Hi, I'm Tom. This is another Whiskey Shorts 101 Whiskies to Try Before You Die review. So for those of you who know, these reviews are all about trying the whiskies in edition 4 of Ian Buxton's awesome book. And today we've got the Bunnahabhain 18. So this is an Islay whiskey. It's different because it's not heavily peated, so a lot of Islay whiskies like your Lafroigs are very heavily peated, but this one is different. Now Bunnahabhain do make Stoicheas and Lemoyne, which are heavily peated, but this one isn't. So it's fully matured in its sherry casks. At the time of the video, costs about £110. And in Ian's book, he just focuses on the distillery, so it tells you a bit about the location, about the no nonsense. And I've been to Bunnahabhain distillery compared to some other distilleries. It's a very functional place, but in an incredible location, so thoroughly recommend checking it out. And they do some really good tours as well. So yeah, like I say, check the book out, come and have a read through. It doesn't tell you a lot about the dram, it tells you more about the company and the distillery itself. So let me just take a nose and let's see what we can get from this whiskey. Well, first thing I'd say is it's almost waxy. It's got a lot of sulphur to it, which would be those sherry casks. You do get red fruits underneath, but I'm getting a massive hit of what I can only describe as seaside air. So, you know, when you go to the seaside, you get that sort of briny smelling air. I'm getting that and the sulphur in absolute spades from this dram. So, is an 18-year-old. Could probably do with a little bit of time in the glass. Some people obviously say like a minute for every year it's been maturing, so 18 for this. But this is just my first impression, so I'm going to go in and have a sip. That is super smooth on the palate at first. Goes down quite Ribena-ish. Get some ice and sugar to it, then a bit more of a kick behind. The dram is 46.3%, so you know it's not slouching on the ABV. It's not massive on the ABV, but I think, you know, for the price, it's about where it needs to be. It's got a hint of citrus behind it, some white pepper, I'd say. So it's almost got a meaty note to it as well, so I think that's a little bit of peated grain that goes into this, but I'll have to check that. But this definitely has sort of an undercurrent meaty tone, which might be coming from that. It's just making my mouth salivate as well, which is always nice within a whiskey. So yeah, again getting that sort of citrusy note to it as well. It's got a fairly long finish, I'd say. It's sort of building up more and more as I'm talking now. It's still revving up, it's still letting off different flavours within my mouth. So yeah, I'd say it's a fairly complex finish to it. Overall, I think it's a really nice dram. I have to say, it's not my usual style of whiskey, but it's interesting on the nose. It's got a lot going on the palate, and I wouldn't be disappointed to find one of these in my Christmas sack. So yeah, another good suggestion from Ian. I'll be doing some more of these videos, so please continue to come and check it out. Thank you for all your support. I've been Tom. It's been another Whiskey Shorts. Thank you and goodbye.